Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to the A through Z playthrough. In today's video, we've landed on Mephisto, a character who I played so many hours of in Germany at Gamescom this year. He was released, I believe, in late August 2018. He hasn't been in the game that long at this point. And I had the privilege, the honor, of being the first person to get a pentakill with Mephisto that was broadcasted out to the internet. And boy, did it feel good. That nano boost, man, it did some work. When Mephisto was added to the game, we also got the reactive spell power changes. So, you know, that's a thing. We kind of talked about that with Kael'thas a little bit. But basically, when he was added in, they changed some of the systems. So if you receive a spell power buff while you already have an ability out, it'll still buff that ability. Or if you get a nerf, it'll still nerf that ability. We are probably going to be going for the Q build today. That's always been my favorite, especially in quick match. This has received some buffs since he was released, whereas his W ability has received some nerfs. They've also tried to make Endurance of Hate a little bit more appealing, reducing the cooldown by, God, was it 40 or 20 seconds? I don't really remember. But basically, I hate Endurance of Hate and love Consume Souls. We are looking at a pretty balanced hero here. He has a 51.5% win rate and a 12% popularity. He's not the most popular character, especially after his release. He's been in the game a few months now. He's simmered down a little bit, but he's super fun to play, and hopefully we get a good game today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on Warhead Junction today. At level 1, we are going to go for Unyielding Power. Hit enemy heroes with the Skull Missile is the quest. After hitting 20 heroes, increase Skull Missile's damage by 100. After hitting 40 heroes, Skull Missile's cooldown is permanently reduced to 5 seconds. By default, it's at 8 seconds. But Mephisto's trait allows him to get cooldown reduction whenever he damages an enemy hero with his abilities. So, Unyielding Power is going to be coming up first. And it's important that I just go fight as many people as I can. Normally, I am very vocal about you should be soaking your lanes, soak your lanes, soak your lanes. Do that. It's the most important thing. But if I really want my damage to scale up quickly and my survivability in this match to scale up quickly, the best thing I can do is harass this enemy team as much as possible. Our W ability is that AoE that you see around Mephisto right now, which only does damage around the rim. That's Lightning Nova. Great for positioning, great for dealing damage, if you're able to position, excuse me. So you got to be in a position like this. And after a little while, it'll start to just do a shit ton of damage, like critical hit damage everywhere. As far as the eye could see, we're going to have it back up here in just a second. As you can see, it's kind of hard to land. That Skull Missile should have killed Ariel. I'm a little salty about that one, boys. A little fucking salty. This fight's still going on, not too sure why. Good damage there. Can we finish him off? Nope. We've already landed 4 of our Qs, which isn't like a massive number or anything. Probably should have landed a lot more in those groups. This is my first time playing Mephisto in a while. Didn't do a warm-up game for this one today. Please forgive me. I do have some traveling ahead of me, so I'm trying to get a few videos done before we leave. So I'm trying to use my time as wisely as possible. And, I mean, he's like riding a bike, right? I put like 40 fucking hours into this character while I was in Germany. I should be able to get used to him pretty easily again. Every time Valeera walks up, I'm trying to hit her with the Lightning Nova to bring her out of stealth so she can't do an opener. So far, that's working out pretty well. I don't know what her talent is. Oh, Vigor. Let's see. We can dodge the hooks relatively easy with our Shade of Mephisto. How this works is we teleport to a location, but then we rubber band back. So if Stitches wants to hook us here, we can't really teleport away, but while the hook's incoming, we can jump over here and then eventually be pulled back. So it does have some good playability, like it does have some good dodges. It feels really nice, but keep in mind, you're going to go back to that original location. There was a good one, finally! Now, Stitches can play around that as well, because Stitches can see where my body's going to rubber band back to. We're going to pick up the heal on Skull Missile here, which is going to allow me to sustain myself. So, Skull Missile heals Mephisto for 60% of the damage done. simply makes it so we have a way of keeping ourselves alive. And in quick match, that can be so important. Now, you may notice that our Q ability operates on a little bit of a delay. It does have a 0.75 second ramp up before it actually fires off the missiles. So you have to predict where your target's going to be prior to even firing that missile off. I'll go ahead and interrupt this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good damage in there, though. Really good damage in there. Okay. All right, I'm backing out. Let's see if Falstad does some ridiculous stuff over the wall. I don't think he will. He did grab the nuke, though. I think we got top. We're still fighting over bottom right now. I'm just going to let the team know that I need to go back. Buy my cereal. Lucio, oh! They are nuking bottom lane really hard. Falstad taking a lot of damage from the tower there to do that, so he was feeling pretty confident there. Stitches seems to be running some pretty good interference, but it mostly just looked like our team was getting distracted on the way down. This team fight is leading over onto their side. Thrall does have the nuke down here, but we don't have Mephisto to help. Or, excuse me, Mal'Ganis. God damn it, I keep getting them mixed up all the time. We don't have Mal'Ganis to help defend. Can Lunara get enough damage on him? Does not look like it. Does not look like it. Fire that off. We actually have phenomenal lane clear with our W ability. If you're able to just position that on a few minions, oh my god, that can clear a lane so fast. So fast. We saw Thrall last in the bottom lane. Looks like he's coming back in. I want to try to make it so he can't nuke. Try to pressure him as much as possible. Of course, he's Thrall, though, so he has more sustain than I do. We can get Ghastly Armor here at level 7, which is going to give us armor when we teleport, when we rubber band around. He definitely did the right play there. Running into that circle. Didn't know Valeera was there. I actually got really lucky with that. That could have been a pretty easy death for me. Just trying to keep the lane back so he does not feel comfortable moving forward. Valeera moving down here. Ah! Go away, alarm! Not now! Excuse me, everybody. Sorry about that. He can root me pretty easily here. Decided not to. There's Valeera. She's revealed. Getting good damage in on her. Where'd our Thrall go? Where you at, baby boy? Oh. He disappeared. How'd he get up there? What? Okay. I was not expecting him to be up there. How did that happen? I almost want to go look at the replay to see how I was juked that hard. What the fuck? Now, we can afford to teleport in and do damage like that because Shade of Mephisto is going to give us 20 armor whenever we do that. I believe on release that was 25, so that was nerfed just a little bit. Also, keep in mind that because you're rubber banding back to one location, this does give you enough time to aim your Q ability, and because it has a delay, it's just going to sit there. While you rubber band back, it's going to continue to channel, it's going to continue to go in one direction, which is pretty strong, honestly. Get away! I don't have a sippy cup here. Mal'Ganis, can you fight him? Well, there's the nuke. I stayed as long as I could. Stay as long as I could. There's a nuke going to be coming up in the bottom lane, though, so I have to make my way back down there. He's not going to it right away, which is good. It's really good for us. We're going to take Consume Souls here at level 10, which is going to allow me to do global damage to this enemy team. Can we get a stun? Stun, 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 stun.
Turn against one another.
Man, I don't think his juke's going to work this time. Ouch. Is that a mage Falstad? Kind of. Not really. Kind of. Yeah, he is. Never mind. I changed my answer. Alright, grab that regen globe. Who has the nuke? Decided not to use it. All right, looks like we're going up to the top lane. We do have level 10 and the enemy team doesn't, so I mean, that's something. Mal'Ganis was trying to trade in a 2v1, and it looks like he won that engagement versus the enemy team's Valeera and Ariel. Ariel channeling the objective right now is going to be silenced for 2.5 seconds. Is it time? Do we use our ult? They don't even need it. They don't even need it. I'm going to channel. I don't think that quite went how you wanted it to. We could boss right now pretty easily if the team wanted. Or are we going to continue this fight? All right, ult. My ult did nothing because he already died. So this has a 120-second cooldown, 2.5 second channel time, but then does damage to everyone on the enemy team. Thrall's still down in the bottom lane, so we know he's not going to be making it up to this boss fight. And 2 members of the enemy team are dead, so we should get this pretty uncontested. At least that's the plan. As you can see, our W ability does a great job of dealing PvE damage as well as PvP damage. Also, by the way, the W build is totally viable, and you could totally use it. I simply find that especially in quick match, you know, when I don't necessarily have allies that I know I could count on, I typically have a better time when I can heal myself with my Q ability. That's really all it comes down to. We got some good damage in here on Valeera. She's going to be taken down. Also hitting Thrall pretty well now. We're at 23 stacks out of the 40 that we need. Going to teleport in and try to deal as much damage as possible with my W ability, firing off Qs as much as I can as well. We don't pick up another kill, but man, did we scare him. Boy, did we. I want to use my nuke on the tier 2 buildings here. I should be able to do that no problem as the boss moves up. We'll go ahead and just drop that right there. Now remember, these nukes don't do center increased damage anymore, so you just want to position them where they're going to hit as much stuff as possible. We're going to get spell power on our Q ability. Oh, got a couple kills there, boys. Got a couple fucking kills there. Got a couple fucking kills here, too, I think. No, she's going to get away. Oh, I'm taking a lot of tower damage. Was still worth. I'll take that trade any day of the week. We're sitting at 30 out of the 40 stacks that we need on our Q ability. I think the team should just walk out here. Our core damage is pretty low. We can easily get that objective. That was a fantastic boss timing. We wiped 2 members on the enemy team. We quick match immediately, right? Not immediately, but quick match immediately. Went up to that boss. We're able to push with some nukes behind it. It was a very, very, very aggressive push. I have it, though. I got some at BlizzCon. Motherfucker. You trying to call me out? I'm actually totally bluffing. I don't have Lucio's, but some people did get him at BlizzCon. I was just not one of them. So maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. Maybe I would have lived.
Warheads are now ready for collection.
All right, the friendly team going to be able to grab both nukes here. Looks like no problem. Falstad and Stitch is still up in the top lane, so if the enemy team does rotate down, they're going to be outnumbered. I'm just going to go ahead and channel this. Looks like it, once again, was not needed. I kind of thought Valeera was going to get away there. Lunara doing the cardinal sin of never nuking mid. Well, she nuked mid. Never nuke mid! Again, the reason you don't want to nuke mid is because your win condition is killing the enemy team's core, right? There are 2 bosses on this map, and as you can see, they can do a mighty push in the right situations. So you want those bosses to be as primed as possible. You want the area cleared for those bosses as much as possible. And you do that by nuking the top or bottom lanes. Falstad trying to come in behind us for that mighty Guz didn't work out because someone here has a 2.5 fucking second silence. And he was taken down. We are going to pick up the lightning reaction. So our Q is going to deal explosive damage on the edge of our lightning novas. So whenever we go in, we can double proc damage. Right there. See it? Right there. Which can be really good. We only got 1 more stack in the last fight because I only fought Falstad. Friendly team is 3 levels up right now. 2 members of the enemy team in the top lane, and at least 1 down here. I did get that bonus damage on her, and it was enough. So I didn't even hit her with my Q there. That's the thing. That's one of the reasons that's so strong. I missed my Q, but the AoE for the lightning is so big that it didn't matter. Got another stack there. Another 2 stacks there. Too far. Oh, it hurts.
What you will.
If we can keep pushing, I have another ult really soon. Are we backing up? Are we turning? What are we doing? I want to turn really bad. I'm okay. Gonna rubber band back out. Your defenses mean nothing to me. We are 4 levels up. I mean, doing boss while the whole enemy. I'm gonna call a retreat on that boss play there, boys. 4 more. 4 more and we're done. I mean, we can make them think we're doing boss. I think that's fine. I'll go ahead and channel my ult now. Beautiful! Picking up a kill on Valyria there. Thrall's not gonna make it out of here either. Now we can boss. Now we can boss for sure. Just get that W channeling. Beautiful. This team is playing ridiculously well. It's all because we need to buy Lucio O's. Alright, I'll head to the bottom lane, grab that nuke. We want to nuke the bottom lane. So this guy... Someone just nuked middle again! I mean, I guess he had to dump one to grab the other one. Alright, I'm not too upset with that. I'm going to call for some assistance down here, seeing as I am the only one. We can easily win with this boss push.
All warheads have been claimed.
A lot of pings. The more pings, the more likely someone is to listen to you. That's how this works, right? Now, do we want to nuke here or nuke core? I'm probably going to nuke here. Because I want boss to have as much health as possible. Coming in. I think that Q missed everything. I was not expecting as much of a warm-up necessary for getting that delay back down. That delay is weird. Trying to kill Stitches before he walks in! No! I'm gonna finish my fucking quest, goddammit. I'm gonna finish my quest! There we go. By the way, you should have your quest done significantly before that. Significantly before that. But this is my favorite build to use in quick match. I hope it showed. I hope you could see why. We did pretty good damage, even though we missed the majority of our abilities. I think Mephisto is really underrated right now. I cannot believe his popularity is as low as 12%. Didn't even make the board. Feels bad. That Valyria skin looked amazing. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So the talents we use in today's video: Unyielding Power, Hateful Mending, Ghastly Armor, Consumed Soul, Abhorred Skull, Lightning Reaction, and at level 20, I would have just picked up the upgrade for our ult. What's our ult called? Consumed Soul? Consumed by Hatred. It goes off an additional time if you end up killing someone on the enemy team. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Up next, without looking, we are going to do Murden. Oh! Is that a damage Murden? See you guys then. Okay, bye.